Hey everyone, Luke here with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the $18,000 package that USPS lost, and I have confirmed now with them that the package is indeed lost and that they actually lost the package. Let's go. Hey everybody, Luke here. So for those of you guys that don't know, a week or so ago, I posted a video stating that USPS potentially lost an $18,000 package of mine. Absolutely ridiculous that a package like this and of this size, it was about this big, just to kind of show you, almost about half the size of my whiteboard back here is about that's all, about this wide, it went completely missing. So I've been talking back and forth with USPS, and I would like to say this, the communication for them has been little. It's been very subtle, really haven't had much communication with them. I'm very surprised that they haven't been more professional or more supportive during this situation. However, I did make contact with them, and I've actually been talking to the postal office in which the package was last received at, and what I was told is that the package has been lost in their sorting facility. So the person that attempted to try and deliver the package, basically they had talked to them, they had done some follow-up work, the supervisors had talked to everybody who had handled the package, and they have confirmed that the package is 99% lost and that it was lost actually at their sorting facility. I don't know exactly how it gets lost. My thought is maybe the package actually got delivered to somebody else and then the person didn't scan it in, and then obviously whoever they delivered it to opened the package and saw that there was probably 25 iPhones in it and realized that there's like $20,000 worth of phones, and maybe they just didn't say anything or didn't return the phones. It's kind of like if somebody found my wallet on the ground and there was $5,000 in it. That would be super awesome if they'd return it, but with all the people in the world and just how the things are in the world nowadays, probably not going to get returned. Somebody's going to see $5,000, they're going to see my name and say, well, sucks to be you, man. I just got $5,000. I'm not returning your wallet. You never know. Things like this happen. I'm just trying to think of all avenues on how this thing could have just got lost in their sort facility. That's what they're telling me. Maybe one of them took it. I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on. But the good thing is I did purchase registered mail. I did pay like $120 or $140 to ship this package. And I did actually have it insured for $18,000, which is what the package was worth. That's not the resale value. The resale value of this was probably around $20,000 to $21,000 for the package. But $18,000 is what I had into it. That's what I got covered for. That's what I paid for insurance. So hopefully all goes well. I did speak to the manager at the USPS outlet, and he told me that the USPS insurance claim cases typically take around 30 to 40 days, so it's probably going to take a little bit of time before I actually get paid. However, it is nice to know that they have basically confirmed that the package was indeed lost and it is their fault, and the manager at the USPS claim at the last postal office basically confirmed that the claims will not have anything to stand on or anything because they've basically confirmed and will relay the information to them that they lost the package. So it's completely their fault, not my fault. And I've also been communicating with the recipient, letting them know, hey, this has nothing to do with me. I did send your package. It apparently got lost, so I have nothing to do with it. And hopefully I'll get them taken care of too. So anyways, that's basically what's been going on with it. I know a couple people have asked about this, but it's not just a 7-day process. Me personally, when I first filed the claim and when I figured that the package was probably lost because I hadn't seen any tracking updates in probably 2 weeks or so when it should have been delivered, that's when I submitted the claim and everything and started, doing some research, seeing what was going on. No updates. And I was thinking that the claim would be like a 7-day process. They would interview everyone, figure out where it went, figure out if they lost it, and then I get paid. But it takes a lot longer than that, so it's kind of upsetting just because of the fact that it's so much money to, be out. I mean, to be out $18,000, it's a lot of money. Even if I do have other businesses going on, and obviously, yeah, I have more purchasing power than that amount, but that's a good chunk of change to make up, especially when you're working off of, lower profit margins and you focus on volume. To have an $18,000 package go missing, it's a huge deal. So once again, as I said in the first video, make sure you guys are purchasing insurance and send that mail, registered mail. Send it the most secure way possible, just because of the fact that if you're sending out a package that's over $10,000, make sure that you've got that thing insured and that you send it registered mail. So that way that if something does happen and it's got nothing to do with you, If they lose it, you know that you're covered. Now, one of the best things that I did that I recommend everybody do, if you are sending out an expensive package, make sure you photograph the inventory that you are going to be sending out in the package and actually take a picture of the package and the receipt slip at the USPS outlet that you're shipping out of. So that's one thing that I do. Any expensive packages that I have, I actually take photographs of all the inventory outside of the box, all the inventory in the box when it's almost all packaged up. Then I take a picture of the box actually packaged up and at the USPS postal outlet, just for my records, just to know that, hey, I did ship this out. This is what's in it. Guaranteed, I packaged everything up. This is actually what I had for inventory. If you don't have any pictures of your inventory or what you put in the box, that's also going to make your claim difficult. At least that's what I was told by one of the managers at the USPS outlet. Luckily, I had everything documented, and I do so for pretty much every package I send out. If I'm sending out a package that's over $2,000, then I've got it documented with photos, and then I basically take the photos, make a folder on my desktop, and then I put the tracking number and I associate that with each folder that I do that's going out. So pretty interesting. Just kind of, want to kind of share what I do with my stuff to keep myself organized, and in the event that something does go missing, gets lost, or, let's just say somebody drops it off one of the trucks or damages it, this is how I keep track of my expensive shipments. Any of my shipments get photo documented, they get their own folder, and then the folder shows the tracking number in there so I can go back and look at where it went to, if it got there, etc., and that I have proof of what was in each package based on the tracking number. So keeps things really neat and organized and keeps me safe also, just in case anything goes missing. Now you're probably asking yourself, when should I insure a package? When should I send it registered mail? When should I spend the extra money on the package? So you got to ask yourself this. If you lost $100 tomorrow, how much time would you waste trying to get it back? Me personally, I'd probably spend 5 minutes on it, and if I can't get it back or I don't see any hope, I'd probably move on and just try and make more money and try and, just keep doing my business. Because if I spend a bunch of time dwelling on $100, it's probably going to cost me more than $100, just because of the fact that if I sit there dwelling on it, that's going to eat up a lot of my time, and if I'm using that time to dwell on it, I'm not making any money, and I'm not coming up with any fresh ideas, and I'm not doing any advertising, and I'm not meeting with any customers. Now, if I lost $500 or $1,000, I'd probably spend an hour on it, to be honest. I would probably spend a reasonable amount of time on it to try and get that money back. So you have to ask yourself, a lot of people ask me this question, Luke, what amount or what dollar amount should I insure packages for? Insure packages for your own standards. So you have to insure your package based on your own standards. So example, if you're not okay with losing $100, well, you should probably insure your package. Now, the good thing is USPS does provide $50 of free insurance if you use priority mail for every package. So if you're going to be, worried about $50, luckily that comes with it. Now, if you're sending out a package for $250, and let's say your profit margin on it's only $40, maybe you should insure that package. Insure it for the difference of the $50 included, just because of the fact that you don't want to be out $200. You don't want to be out $200. That's, that's reasonable. Now, if you're sending a package for like $500, ask yourself, how long is it going to take you to make $500 back? Don't trip over the nickel and miss the dollar. So if you got a $500 package going out, let's say your profit margin's $200 on it, got to ask yourself, is that worth insuring it for an extra $15? I think so, personally. I don't want to lose that money. I like to be guaranteed. See, the nice thing about having insurance and sending things, as safe as possible and documenting everything, you are basically getting yourself guaranteed money. If something goes missing, something happens, you know that you are covered 100%, and that's a really nice feeling. So that's personally why I do that, why I document everything, especially if it's more expensive packages. Like I said, especially when we're talking, thousands of dollars, I'm always documenting them, always sending them registered mail or insurance. Now, if we're talking about a package like $1,000 and under, I think that you don't really necessarily need to send it registered mail, but you should send it priority mail, and you should purchase the extra insurance just to keep yourself safe, just because of the fact that USPS handles millions of packages each year. So it's just like, you never know when one could go missing. I mean, everybody out there is trying to do their job, but nobody's perfect, and packages do go missing. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this update. Hope this video brings some value from you and sheds some light on the whole process, how long it actually takes, and what's going on. And I hope you guys had an awesome Labor Day. I hope some of you guys relaxed. Hope you got to, enjoy some stuff with friends and family. And hope you guys all have an awesome phone flipping week. So make sure you guys smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.